In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to access all of the data that was collected in the Custom Checkout Fields feature. Now, a little background and context before we get into where to access the data. Custom Checkout Fields are an optional feature that allow you to collect any information from customers when they're checking out from an InkSoft powered store. Now, this feature is useful when you need to gather information for delivery and distribution, like select your employee department, enter your employee name, enter employer name and number. So it could be useful in things like decoration information or in distribution, potentially packaging and delivery information. So when you go through the new store builder, you'll be prompted to create your custom checkout fields. If you elect to create those and select yes, InkSoft will bring up a dialog where you can choose to create a text entry field or a multiple choice dropdown. Now, in the guide and right below the video, we're going to link to a separate training guide on creating custom checkout fields. Now, here in the checkout, this is an example of what the custom checkout field looks like. So you can see here the very first greet is enter your child's name, select your child's coach. So the first example is a text entry field, and then the next example is a dropdown. Now, you can have any range of these fields. So if you want to collect 5 different bits of information from customers as they check out, well, you can create 5 custom checkout fields. So once your customer checks out and makes a purchase, that information is going to be recorded at the order level. It's going to be available on packing slips and work orders. And there's also a reporting mechanism that lets you get access to all of the data based on reporting criteria. So let me kind of take you through all those moving parts now. All right, so if we log into the InkSoft admin portal, there's a number of ways to access the orders report. And that's where this custom checkout field data can be accessed in bulk. So let's say that you want to choose the store and you want to get all the custom checkout field information for all the orders from that particular store. So I can go to orders report right from the dashboard here. So where we see the orders overview, notice there's a button that says orders report. If I select that, that's going to bring me right to the orders report. Now, you can also navigate to the orders report from reports and, of course, orders reports. This is also going to be a button that's going to be docked in the order manager. So this is such an important report that we make it available and accessible from a few different areas. Nonetheless, when you select orders report, you're going to get the report criteria. So in this case, I can choose date range. I have the ability to select the stores or the individual store. And then I can choose the criteria. Now, all this criteria is already selected by default. You'll notice where it says display custom checkout fields. Now, an important note, this information is only going to display in the order detail report. So make sure to toggle report type and go to order detail. You also have the ability to choose the output type. Do you just want to see this in the browser window? So in that case, you can choose HTML, or do you want an Excel file, which happens to be more dynamic, so you can use all the features in Excel to combine information and total information. It's malleable. Once you choose your criteria, of course, you're going to click Run Report. So let me give an example of the Excel file. So notice where there's a column that says Custom Checkout Fields. You'll notice the name of the field and, of course, what your customer had inputted into that field. So that is how to access the reporting mechanism that's going to have all of the data aggregated. But I also want to point out that if you're in the order manager and you go to an order, you'll notice there's a new option here that says Order Info, and that's going to display any of the custom checkout field data. So immediately in the order itself, you can see that info. That's also going to be anchored in the work order. So in this case, you'll notice where that order info also displays, which is a handy way to make decisions at the work order level. You also notice in the packing slip that information also displays, which is again useful when it comes to whether it be polybagging and sort of packing for distribution. That's another reminder of that content. So again, this has been a quick video overview on custom checkout fields and where to access the data that is inputted by your shoppers into those fields so you can take action, whether it be for decoration or again for distribution, delivery, packing, however you choose to use the custom checkout field data. Now, if you have any questions or you need assistance, make sure to reach out to the InkSoft Success Squad. Optionally, if you haven't already seen the training information on custom checkout fields and how to take full advantage of that feature, make sure to click on the link below this video in the training guide that will navigate you to that separate tutorial and guide.